chair, and I'd like to introduce my co-chair, John Schneier, which I'm sure everyone knows. We are here tonight to do a kickoff. If you leave tonight without a match, it's okay, because we know everyone who's a member of the chamber and we will want to live there. So we have a lot of nonprofits in the room, and we have some for-profit companies. There may not be a match for you in this room, but that doesn't mean that we do not have somebody for you. We are here, John and I, to help you to secure somebody, but I would highly recommend that you go to your own directory and start talking to your friends, because more than not, you will have somebody who will support your cause and will be more than happy. What John and I are here to do is to give great ideas. We have hundreds of ideas on events. We're filling up this calendar so that we know what days are available. We've got some wonderful events that we have some wonderful events. I want to tell you about one that started last year. It's Tim Snow for the George Snow Foundation. It's based on a TV show, so get your brain going. It's the Boca Ballroom Battle. What a success. In its first year, it was amazing. They picked the right people, they got the right sponsors. It doesn't take a lot, but you, as a nonprofit, are responsible for coordinating the event as would any other of us. Okay, I represent the nonprofit world, and that's what we have to do. We have to do the event. We do the Boca Bowling for Bread, Bowl-a-thon for Boca Helping Hands. And so ideas, I'm going to give you some ideas on what you can do when you either get an idea in your head as I want to do this, here's my sponsor. You can have more than one sponsor. Okay, so you may have a sponsor that's your main sponsor. We have Republic Services. But then because it's a bowl-a-thon, we have lane sponsors. That will secure that you have more income coming in. The food that comes in is all donated. One of the things that the community does like to do is to support the nonprofits. So if you go out and get as many donated items, whether it's your auction items or your food, that is the key, is to get everything and anything that you can donate it so that your bottom line is much higher. Now, we have a range of events that month, too. Please don't think that a small event isn't a good event. You may only make $1,000, but that doesn't mean it's not an enjoyable event. It promotes the nonprofit. That's what this month is all about. August, as we all know, is a slow month, but the buzz that it creates is amazing. And I'm glad nobody was at the Maui Spa to catch me hula dancing last year. But I want to see you all there.
Picture on eBay.
Okay, maybe there was. I was able to go to a lot of the events as a co-chair last year, and I just wanted to share with you how amazing each of those events are. As a nonprofit, you may be busy putting together your own, but it's really worth the time to go to some of the events, not only to see what they're doing, to see how they're doing it, but to just enjoy and to support another cause. So like I said, we're here. I've got a whole list of ideas. If you already have a partner, you have a sponsor, let us know. We'll secure it. We're trying to fill up this whole month with every day. Our goal is to have 31, minimum, obviously, 31 days covered. There are going to be there will be multiple events. I know the Boca Hospital does every Tuesday and Thursday in the morning, Boca on the Move, but then at night you have open time. So you want to make it so that you're not overlapping with another big event. Can I see a hands of those of you who are new? All right, that's actually very exciting, because that just means that we're going to have that many more events. Okay, if you feel like when you leave tonight you're at a loss, please let us know. Use the chamber, like you saw today's email, use the chamber to your benefit. Okay, go to the events, start talking to people, and start reeling them in. They may not be here tonight, but at a breakfast, how many profit companies are there that you can start hitting up and saying, look, it's only $250, I'll work on getting some other sponsors. Obviously use your donors, use your volunteers to secure other events. John and I are here for those ideas. If you've never participated, you kind of like feel like you're looking at a blank piece of paper. And so we're here to help you. One thing that John and I added this year, as the chair and co-chair, is this wonderful PowerPoint presentation to show the responsibilities of the nonprofit, to show the profit side, to show pictures, excuse me, of events that have actually occurred, just to give you a feel of what is going to happen that month. Imagine an exciting event every night, and you can raise between, I think the range right now is $1,000 and $100,000. I mean, we do have groups that go as low as, but as high as. And again, it depends on how you work it, how you work your sponsors, and the kind of ideas. You can have family-oriented events, you can have adult-oriented events. Those are always fun. The bovas with the appetizers and the alcohol. So we're here if you have any questions. John, would you like to say anything, a few words? Here, I'll video you.
Thank you all for coming. This is my first year participating as co-chair, and a lot of what I'm doing is the logistical support. Linda's got the brain and the experience from the past. One thing I'd suggest, earlier is better. Have a plan. Hold people accountable to it. And don't be afraid to ask for help, but the onus really is on you to run the event. The chamber's the catalyst to make this happen by putting together this event and the other networking events that go on throughout the summer. But it's up to you to find somebody who you align well with. And Linda and I can help you with that, but we don't have a magic bag full of sponsors just waiting to write a check. You got to sell yourself to them, and that's the biggest thing I can recommend to you.
I do want to say one last word of thank you to the chamber. The benefit that they do provide is they create this wonderful calendar that they send to all their members, and they provide at all of the events that has a list of every activity, every sponsor. I can't do this very well. Here. Every activity, every sponsor for the entire month. So as you're going through the month, if you know you have, then you have a free day and you want to do something, look on the calendar. They also provide, what they do is they send out postcards. These are generic postcards, but it's up to each event to get their own press releases out and their own marketing. We have a bowl-a-thon. We send out postcards for our bowl-a-thon. We target the schools, the churches, the youth groups, the groups that we know that are going to come. That's how we promote our own event, but the chamber's also there promoting it on their website, in their books. There's the Boca News covers it. They have a whole section.
And we know you love our emails, so.
And the emails.
And that new interactive social.
Yeah, the new interactive social area. Online community that John is so active in. So, we'll be here if you have any questions. I don't know if anybody wants to ask a question that everybody wants to hear. Otherwise, you can come up to us and come talk to us. If we have questions, we'll be here for the rest of the night. We'll be playing all over.
I have a question. Is there a date that you would like to close the calendar by? Is there a date that you'd like to
The end of May. The deadline is the end of May, but like John said, the sooner the better. That will secure your date. The last thing you want to do is wait till the end, the very last day. Yeah, you don't want to wait till the very last day and then nothing be available. Okay? So the sooner the better. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Linda. Huh?
We have a poster contest for our Boca Festival Days. Last year, this was the poster design that won. So the deadline this year is March 31st, and you can win $150 if you win. Maybe we'll extend it. So see me
Work
if you
fast,
want
David.
more
Work
information
fast.
about the poster. I'm Desiree, by the way. Thank you everybody for coming.